Hello there. Today, as you can see, we're attempting to load and play Rygar on the ZX Spectrum. For those who've watched my channel for quite a while, you may remember me covering this a couple of years ago, but we're revisiting it today, and there's two reasons for that. Is there? No, there isn't. There's one reason for that. The reason is, I found out yesterday there's been an updated version of this released, and I thought it'd be interesting to play them both back to back. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the original Rygar, which is loading now, for a few levels, and then we're going to play the updated version. I have spent literally seconds checking the internet, really trying to find out as much as possible about the updated version, and basically what I found out is it's being developed by a guy called Ralph. Yeah, that's all I can find out. I mean, literally, I spent 17 seconds looking. But if you're out there, Ralph, and you do watch this, or somebody tells you about it, just a second, please do get in touch and tell us a bit about why you decided to tackle this and the process. Yeah, and I'll add it to the comment section. I'm sorry I didn't find out more. Before we play it, I'll let you know a little bit about the game. So it was released in 1987 by US Gold, and it's a conversion of the Tecmo arcade game released the year before, 1986. We play Rygar, a long-dead warrior who has risen from his grave and must defeat the evil being Rygar, whoever he is. Unfortunately, between us and Rygar are loads of nasty evil monsters hell-bent on eating our face. To aid us in our quest, we have an unusual weapon. It's called the Discamore, I think, if I remember. It's basically, it looks a bit like a shield on a chain, and we can throw it out in front of us or behind us or spin it over his head. It's quite a cool weapon. Yeah, so it's us, the Discamore, and loads of baddies. Yeah, it's classed as a platformer, this, but I'd say it's more of a run and gun without a gun. Yeah, I think that's how I'd class it. There are time limits on the levels, as you'll see, and they are quite tight, but we can pick up extra time as we go on the levels, and I will show you what happens when the time runs out, because it's quite cool. So yeah, this is the original version. As I said, we'll look at the new version after I've died playing this. So let's put us keys in. Was it 5? Yeah, 5. Oh, let me just turn it up. I always forget, and that's so quiet you'll not hear it. There we go. So we want left, right, up, down, fire. 1 to start game. Here it's telling you the story a lot better than I did. And we're on. Let's fight. So as you can see, we move left and right. Our score is top left, time's in the middle, and I score's on the right, which is nothing. Our lives are bottom left, and then 5 boxes are where collectibles go if we collect anything. The shields and other stuff, but to be honest, I could never work out what the other stuff is. The only one I can work out is shield. And then on the bottom right, it says what round we're on, which is 1. So as you can see, the disc thingy, I can flip it around above my head, and basically, if anything comes near me, I can kill it. The time's getting low. I need to get a wriggle on. Ooh. Oh, bugger. The disc thingy got me. You can jump on baddies' heads. It usually takes 2 hits to kill a baddie if you jump on his head. Like that. Missed him. There we go, look. 2 hits. There we go. That's the end of the first level. So we didn't get a very good bonus because we died. You get better bonuses if you can make it all the way through without dying. Yeah. On to the second level. Let's fight. Oh. Oh. I hate them monkey things. Oh, this isn't going well. Right, let's get that. I don't know what that does. Yeah, that went better. So it's a really unfair spawn, that, when you have to do the jump and then they come to the very edge and try and wipe you out. Yeah. Time there, pick some time up, which makes the level easier. Kill them, and that looks like a spaceship, but I don't know what it does. Oh, there we go. Now, I first found this game in an arcade. No, it wasn't an arcade. In a pub a long, long time ago. I must have been about 86. 86. I will have been 11. So I'll have been about 11 or 12. As I remember, me and my parents were on holiday in Scarborough. My dad would not holiday abroad at all. So we're in Scarborough, and it was a very rainy day, and I was bored. My parents' idea of a holiday was a pub. And as an 11-year-old, unless you're allowed some money for the pool table, pubs are boring places. But anyway, this particular pub had Rygar in it, and after nagging my dad for a good 10 minutes, he gave me 20 pence, and I got to play the arcade version, which at the time I thought was utterly amazing. And then when I came home, I found out in a copy of your Sinclair that it was coming out for the ZX Spectrum, and I literally couldn't wait to get this and play it on my own home computer. And yeah, I just loved this. Can't remember how far I got. Probably a lot further than we're going to get today. Because I made a big dog's ass of it so far. I think those stars are just points. Ooh. We're running out of time again. Oh. Do I want that? Yeah, I want it. So we've got all but one now. I don't know if I can't remember if anything special happens if you get them all. Oh, look, skull thing. I've run out of time. Did you see that? When you run out of time, that skull thing comes on the screen, and if it touches you, you're dead. I was going to show you that with my last life, and then I've ended up showing you it anyway because I wasn't paying attention to how much time I had left. Yeah, if you get that skull thing and you're not a few seconds away from finishing the level, you're dead. You're not going to get any further. Oh, I hate these circle things. Ooh. Yeah, you see what I mean about it being... Oh, I'm deaded. That's it. More of a run and gun than a platformer. But we did get the high score up. So we're going to put his name in. Like that. Yeah. And press enter. I think it's a shame there isn't a bit of a tune. But anyway, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load the new version up. The 2020 version up by Ralph. Yeah. Wait there. And we're back, loading the new version. As you can see in the corner on the left, it says mod. I presume it's Ralph something or other. So we've learnt something new. His second name starts with M. Yeah. At first glance, the loading screen looks exactly the same, but it's not. There's loads of differences. You really need to see them back to back. I'll try, and at the end of the video, I'll try and put a little clip of both loading screens back to back. But all the edges and the snake and Rygar's face have altered, and the tiger thingy in the corner has altered as well. It's all coloured in. Just a second. I'll just turn it up. Still no music, unfortunately. I do think it's one of the few things that lets this classic down is the lack of sound. Music, sorry. Nice little tune would have been nice. So, left. Oh, bugger. I've messed it up. I've messed it up. Hang on. Left, right, up, down, fire. Right, we're on this time. So, as you can see, it's all the same on this screen, apart from it says modified by RM in 2019. And then it tells us the same story. And we're on. Let's fight. So the mods are the main character has been altered. All the backgrounds are a lot more detailed. And apparently there's new baddies. Although I've not noticed one yet. So if you do see one, do shout out. Kill them. Oh, bollocks. I knew I was going to die. You know when you see something happening and it's all in slow motion? I hate them circle things. Got him. There we go. Nope, missed him. So that's the end of the first level. So as you can see, there's a bit going on in the end level rooms as well that I don't remember seeing in the original game. On to level 2. One thing I have noticed with the just a minute, busy, with the remake is the backgrounds, because of the changes in the backgrounds between each level, it really does feel like you're travelling from one place to another, if that makes sense. Like in something like Golden Axe, say. Remember when we played Golden Axe? You really felt like you was travelling to get to the, what did they call him? Dark Lord? What was it called? I can't remember. Feel free to tell me in the comments section. Whatever they called him anyway. It felt like you was travelling towards him. And I think with the changes in the backgrounds, he's sort of made this feel like that. Or I think he has anyway. We're actually doing better than we did last time. There we go, end of the level. To round 3. Now, on most videos, I think people stop watching after a few minutes. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue till I basically die. Which, with my track record, could either be in the next 3 seconds or in the next 5 seconds. Yeah, don't tend to do very well. I do like playing new games though, or even modded games. I do like to see what people can do on the specky. I think there's some amazing stuff out there. Some amazing homebrew games out there right now. And there's loads of people seem to be coding on the Spectrum. I mean, there are other 8-bit consoles out there as well, computers. Obviously they're not as good, but there are others. Nope. No! You can't move and shoot. If you start shooting in mid-air, he stops dead. So when I started shooting there, I fell to my doom. Die. That's it, end of the level. That's round 3 done. I can't remember how many rounds there are. I'm sure I never got to the end anyway, but I don't know how far the game goes. I don't know if there's a proper ending. There wasn't always with games back in the day. That's very red. Kill them all. So, a few questions before you've all gone. Did you play Rygar back in the day? I think that's a good question. What's your favourite run and gun game? That's another good question, I think. Yeah. Rygar, I always forget to jump. Rygar got ported to pretty much everything. I know it was also released on the NES and all the other 8-bit computers. But I recently found out that there's been a couple of sequels that I've never played. It made it to the PS2 and the Wii. There we go. And even the Amiga. I presume the Amiga versions are it's the same as this, but obviously with better graphics. But I've never played it. I'm going to have to hunt that one down. Oh, look. We're in the Alps now. Ooh, jump, jump. Extra life. We wanted that. Did I just get another extra life? I think we did. Time there. Oh. I fell into the water, as I often do. And there we go, end of another level. Should we do another one? Yeah, let's see. Let's see how far we can get. I still haven't seen a baddie I do not recognise from the original game, so I may have got that fact wrong. Oh, it's getting really busy. Oh, no. Just made that back then. They really don't want me to reach this evil overlord. I died. Last life. Let's see if we can manage to make it to the end of the level. Ooh. That was nearly it then. That's it, that's the end of the level. Round 6 done. We've beaten the high score anyway, if nothing else. Although I think I did that on the first go. Little house. Oh, that's it. I didn't get very far on that level at all. I'll just fire my name in. No. That's wrong. There we go. So that's Rygar, the new version and the old version. Let me know what you think in the comment section. To either version or both versions or whatever you want. Thanks for watching. Those who did. Catch you later. Bye bye.